Welcome back. We outside, obviously. It's not obvious. I spend most of my time in the painting studio. I forgot to do an intro. My name is Andy. I'm a full-time artist. And for the past month now, well, half a month at least, I have been locked in and decided to upload a long form video to YouTube every day. I'm doing this because this is what I did with art. This is how I'm able to progress in any field that I'm doing. I set an intention to do something every day and then I just follow through. And slowly but surely, if you do something for long enough and you do it often enough, you'll obviously evolve. And I've been sharing content for a decade now, mostly private, but still. And I think one of the core reasons why I've been doing it is because there is this inherent longing for connection. And even though we have social media nowadays, I feel social media has done kind of the opposite. Because instead of taking the time for genuine connection, we want to get to the next thing, you know? We're always seeking the next dopamine hit or the next thing that can take our minds off of how we're actually feeling. And in many ways, it feels like we're using social media, and I'll speak for myself at least, using social media as a way to regulate my emotions. And since I am now locked in, I noticed that I have a lot of free time that I usually use on doom scrolling that is now filled with all of these emotions that I've been sort of running away from. And I think at the core of all of this is this inherent yearning for connection, this inherent yearning for love. And I'm not even then talking about external love, but just being fully present with yourself in the moment. And as I'm walking, look at this. Just look at that. They have one piece that just doesn't fit the vibe. Because take a look at that. And this. And why do we even get lonely in the first place? The easy answer is that we're not connected to ourselves, and that's why I'm also bringing up social media in this equation, because as I've said, we use social media to regulate our emotions. And on the positive side of social media, you can connect to like-minded people super easily, right? And I've also been dealing with this paradox of growing on social media whilst also yearning for genuine connections, because I haven't quite cracked the formula yet on how to make videos that, well, yeah, hooks and all of that, you know? And I've been posting consistently on TikTok for 3 years now, and I still haven't like pushed through the barrier. I know that that time will come, so it's not that, but there's this balance between being authentic whilst also creating content that people will consume, that brings value, right? Because I feel I get trapped in this, I trap myself in this. If I want to provide value, then I'm super on, like, if you want to learn how to paint, here's color tips, here's blending tips, here's light and shadow tips. But that's not necessarily the authentic me, you know? That's just me spitting out value, spitting out what I know. And that might be the path. I honestly don't know. For probably one of the first times in my life, I feel like I'm with like-minded people, and I'm so fucking grateful that I am with the people I am every day. But as soon as I get home and I'm sort of alone again, it's like this feeling that I can't escape, right? And if we cannot be whole within ourselves, then I don't think you can expect anyone else to fill that gap either, right? So I don't expect anyone else to fill this. But I wish that I could just be. And not feel lonely, not feel like there's something missing, you know? I think one of the core reasons why I share so much is that I don't want others to feel like I've been feeling, and if you've been feeling how I'm feeling, or I've been feeling, then at least you're not alone, right? That it is okay to feel alienated, to feel weird, to feel like an outsider, to feel like you don't fit in, to feel like you're lonely, to feel sorrow, grief, and all of these things, right? That we inherently feel, all of us. Like, these feelings are universal. And that's probably why I'm still making content. Not only to make you feel less alone, but also to connect. To connect. To find my tribe. Because I've always felt like I made a series of paintings last year that was called Odd Ones Out. And my first solo exhibition is to be named Not Like Everybody Else. So there's this feeling of being different and feeling alienated. It's gotten better after I've found my painting community in real life, most definitely. But there's still this yearning to find more like-minded people. I'm also, whilst editing this, super conscious that my teeth look fucking yellow. I even tried to edit it out, but instead of that, I'm just gonna call it how it is, like, they look fucking yellow. And since this topic is on loneliness, or rather connection, the two go hand in hand, I also wanted to make today's video a bit more chill and a bit more down to earth. Personally, I'm yearning deeper connection. And probably that deeper connection is with myself, not with anyone else. But since I haven't found it within myself, I am also seeing myself chasing or seeking that externally instead of internally, right? I think that's about it for today. It feels like it. Much love. Until the next one. See you.